Hey everyone and welcome. So today we're going to dive into something called Ninestopia. It's a real estate platform that's making some waves and it claims it's changing how we all buy and sell property. Let's take a look and see what it's really all about.
I mean, we've all been there, right? You're trying to find that perfect place, and you're just drowning in listings. It feels like you're scrolling forever, trying to figure out what's good and what's, well, not so good. It can be totally overwhelming. So how do you even begin to cut through all that noise?
Well, this might just be the answer. Enter Ninestopia. It's a platform that's been specifically designed to simplify the whole mess. The idea is to make the entire process of finding, buying, or selling a property a whole lot easier.
So what is this thing at its core? Well, think of it as a user-friendly hub for pretty much any property transaction. The main goal here is to boast both the visibility of listings and the credibility of everyone involved, whether you're a buyer, a seller, or an agent. Okay, let's get to the good stuff, the properties themselves. What can you actually find on here? It really boils down to two main categories, which covers pretty much everything.
So yeah, they've got the whole spectrum covered. On one hand, you have all the residential stuff, apartments, houses, villas, studios, the whole shebang. And on the flip side, you've got commercial real estate. We're talking about things like retail shops and office spaces, basically properties meant to generate income.
But let's be real, there are a ton of real estate sites out there. So what's the big deal with this one? What makes Ninetopia stand out from the crowd? Well, they say it all comes down to three key advantages, or what they call their pillars.
First off, it's made for everyone. It doesn't matter if you're a first-time home buyer or a massive real estate agency. Second, and this is a big one for the pros, it has its own custom functionality. That means agents can track their listings right there on the platform without needing other, often expensive software. And finally, it's super customizable, so sellers can list their property and make it look exactly the way they want.
But here's the thing, it's not just about listing properties and calling it a day. Ninestopia is trying to build a whole ecosystem to support you through the entire journey. Let's see what that actually looks like.
And right away, you can see a really clear strategy. They're focusing heavily on key cities in India's national capital region. Greater Noida is way out in front, with Ghaziabad and Noida right behind. This tells you they're building a really strong foothold in these super fast-growing areas.
Now, this was where it gets really interesting. It's like they've thought of everything you might need after you find a place you like. You can connect with agents who've actually been verified. You can plan out your finances with a built-in EMI calculator. You can even stay on top of market news and compare different properties side by side. It's basically a one-stop shop.
Okay, specs and features are one thing, but the real proof is in the pudding, right? What are actual users saying about their experience? Let's hear it straight from them.
So first up, we have a buyer, Roy Bennett, and listen to the words he uses. Incredibly easy and stress-free. He points out that he found verified listings and that all the info he needed was right there from the start. For anyone who's serious about buying, that's a massive win.
All right, so that's the buyer side. What about the professionals? Here's what a property consultant, Kenya Soval, had to say. For agents, it all comes down to getting good leads and making their listings visible. And she says Ninestopia delivers on both. And more importantly, it's helped her close multiple deals. I mean, for an agent, that's the ultimate thumbs up.
And finally, let's look at it from an investor's point of view. Kathleen Peterson calls it perfect for first-time investors, which is huge, especially if you're new to the game. She credits the detailed filters and descriptions for giving her the confidence to compare her options and make a really smart investment.
So when you put it all together, the user-friendly design, the all-in-one tool set, the positive feedback, it leaves us with a pretty big question. By putting search, financial tools, and community trust all in one spot, are platforms like Ninestopia just making the old process a little bit easier, or are they actually redefining what the real estate market is going to look like in the future?